Tonight, ERCOT, the state's energy provider, is saying not enough customers volunteered for a conservation program intended to prevent a statewide blackout, and now they're heading back to the drawing board. The goal is to fix a choke point just outside San Antonio that would enable electricity generated in South Texas to North Texas during tight conditions. ERCOT wanted large customers to conserve 500 megawatts of capacity, but only got offers of less than 10 megawatts. The board is now coming up with a new plan, but energy experts say the bigger issue is the state's infrastructure.
What we've seen over the last 20 years is a severe degradation in the infrastructure integrity of ERCOT, both with the generation fleet, which has not grown, as we know, except with wind and solar, but with also the transmission.
Hers says there are actual many concerning choke points across the state. He also says no one is addressing the future need right now. That's leaving many without a solution, with another hot summer being predicted. Well, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, which manages our power grid, made a stunning announcement last week. It now expects energy demand to almost double in the next 6 years. The News 4i team's Jay Avila takes a look at one contributing factor: the growth of artificial intelligence and data centers being built to support it.
I'm inside the H5 data center downtown, which houses servers for many different companies. This is one of numerous data centers either locating or expanding in Bexar County.
Whether you're scrolling through memes or streaming a movie, your content moves through a data center like this one.
Everything you do, whether it's on your watch, on your phone, on your computer, everything comes through a data center so they can process that information, and then it goes to whoever: YouTube, Google, Facebook, the power company.
But this vital link to our online lives requires a lot of energy.
They're very power hungry, consume a lot of power, and also the flip side of that, they require a lot of cooling.
H5 is now expanding its facility to accommodate companies that want to use ultra-fast AI computers, which need even more power. According to ERCOT, running an internet search using AI consumes 10 to 30 times as much energy as a traditional Google search. The type of processor needed to run AI uses as much power as an average American home. Millions of those processors are expected to be manufactured this year. In anticipation of that, data centers are getting bigger, like this massive facility being constructed on the far west side. Experts say our power grid just isn't keeping pace.
No one can be surprised at this. The state's been growing, but we have not been adding power plants to the state to keep up with it. The market doesn't reward the addition of new power plants.
Ed Hers, who teaches energy economics at the University of Houston, says ERCOT and the legislature should have seen this coming and incentivized energy companies to build more power plants. Instead, the current system rewards energy providers with higher prices when supply gets tight.
The grid is so structured, the market's so structured, it actually pays them to have a few units go offline at peak demand periods.
All this has power customers like Melissa Hardy worried about more frequent outages and higher bills.
3 months down the road, they go, "Oh, we're going to have to raise y'all's rates because we need more energy. We have to build this, we have to build that." Then you should have thought of that.
AI is expected to fuel a 15 to 20% increase in data centers and the power they require in just the next 5 years. For the News 4i team, I'm Jay Avila.
Do you have a story that you'd like the I-Team to look into? If so, you can call the News 4i Team tip line at 210-476-1070. You can also send an email to iteam@news4sa.com.